you and just like stop trying to be what you think you need to. Like that robotic shit not gonna help you become. Which I don't want to see no motherfucking ghosts. You looking at playing seance music.
So guys, it is the night of Halloween. And we have our cards. We have this deck. And then we also have our tarot cards. We're using this deck.
Right here like that. No, okay. Anyway, what I want you to do first is take a couple deep breaths, preferably 3. And focus, please. If you have a question, think of it. Don't tell me. Just think of the question. If you don't, just think of what you want to know. Just general response, what you want to know. When you're done, tell me.
With Dash Pass, you get $0 delivery fees from thousands of restaurants. Chicken curry, tabbouleh, papaya.
Okay.
You ready? Shuffle this one time. This is however you know how to shuffle it, just shuffle it. You don't gotta do too much.
Born.
So how you been?
It's been wonderful.
You don't gotta be extra. Just talk, bitch.
I'm not being extra.
Did you ask a question or are you just general?
No, I asked a few questions.
All right. Why'd you tell me ahead of time?
I asked a few questions, a few things I want to know.
Do me a favor. Split the deck. I'm going to do a 3-card read. I'm going to do bottom deck energy. So it's going to be 4 cards technically. You always get this. You get this every time I do you. Ooh, you've never gotten that though. I've actually never seen this card. It's actually new. All right, we'll start the first one. First one we pulled was emotions.
That's crazy.
You always get that card, dog. You gotta work on that.
What?
We'll get there. So, the first card you got is emotions. Hold on, give me a second. Actually, I want to start with this one since you always get it, so I'm going to hop to that first. Okay. So, this is one of your chakras, obviously. This chakra is located between your navel and your sternum, so it's right here in the middle. It's called your solar plexus. I'm just saying that, but, you know. This card is to ignite your inner fire, to breathe into the depths of your belly, to move with strength and courage and confidence in the direction of your goals. Imagine the light of the sun shining its energy through your individual movements in the world. There's no need to be boisterous, but equally, now is the time to hold yourself. It's not to hold yourself back. Shrinking serves no one. Be proud of who you are and feel confident and express your individuality in full form. Now is the time to allow expansion and expression of your true self. Real quick, I feel like, first of all, we talked about this a lot, but I feel like right now in this moment, I think it hits a lot with your YouTube videos. So I'm just telling you to just be you, and just like stop trying to be what you think you need to. Like, that robotic shit not gonna help you become what you're trying to become. You just need to fully express yourself like this card is telling you. And you get this card. You've gotten this card the last 4 readings. So obviously it's not something you've been doing. I don't know what you're scared of. Not sure. But your success fully relies on you fully being confident in who you are and allowing yourself to express that in whatever form that comes. And because you want to be a YouTuber, on camera is one of those ways. I'm going to go backwards. Let's talk about sexuality. Doesn't always have to do with sex. Let's start there. You can show them.
I don't never get that card.
Sexuality?
Did I get it one time before? Maybe
before. Definitely gotten it before. So, hold on, almost there. Okay. So, I'm going to explain the card to you first, because it's not fully about sex. First of all, look at it, and I'm going to read to you the description while you're looking at it. Light pours into a warm bedroom as two lovers meet in an affectionate embrace. They're close and open and connected, honest and alive in their union. It's daylight and there's nothing to hide. Their hands caress and support each other. Their breathing and movement is unified, harvesting and sharing the sacred power of their inner fires. They're one. Just wanted you to look at it while I read it so you could visualize. It's not about sex. On a deeper level, it's time to raise your awareness of the divine aspects of your own sexual energy. Acknowledge yourself as a sexual being, not as popular culture perceives it, but as a pure expression of creative life force and all aspects. It all comes together. Okay, sorry. It's time to become comfortable with the unique essence of your physical form. Who you are, your clothing, your textures, the way you dress, your fragrance, your body language expand, and your daily expression of your own inner fire and sexuality. Basically, expressing your sexual essence can be innocent and intense and playful and fulfilling. Honor these sacred. Okay, basically what it's saying is your sexual being is simply a part of who you are. And you honor it by being confident and expressing that, which goes back to this. So basically, you have an issue with being confident. Whether you tell people that or say it out loud is another story, but it's in you, obviously, because you got two cards saying the same thing. That's why I said it's not about sex. First of all, it's not about sex. It's about you being able to express yourself without being scared of the outcomes. Because sex is looked down upon, and it's only looked down upon because those people are afraid. They're afraid. You must be insecure as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. It's just coming through me. All right, let's talk about your emotions. Oh, this gonna hit. This gonna make all of this smack. After the reading's over, you can tell me if I'm talking shit. Because right now I'm just speaking. Anyway, so once again, look at the card because I want you to understand what you're looking at. So, drops of water blur the borders between laughter and tears, anger and peace, as a man surveys his emotional landscape. Look at the card. His mind moves through various perspectives, leading him on a journey through his feelings. Each point of focus produces a different emotional response. No one feeling is better or worse than others, for each is an energy that can be harvested for good. Finally, he settles on a view that brings him into a space he wants to be, not by control or suppression, oh, this about to be it, but by conscious choice, allowing him his emotions. It's time to take steps to achieve emotional balance by truthfully acknowledging how you feel and allowing yourself the time and space to experience and express your emotions. You may need to write what you're feeling in a journal, scream it out loud, punch a pillow, go for a run, or talk to a friend. If you have held back your emotions for a long time, you may need to watch a movie to allow yourself to cry, get angry, laugh out loud, or basically just feel. Take responsibility for your emotions. The feeling you have is your own and it's based on whatever your point of focus is in the moment. Feel it and work through it. Look at what the emotion is behind it. Honest emotional expression can make us feel vulnerable at times, but within the vulnerability is great strength. You're insecure. You may not say it out loud, but you obviously feel that way. And all these cards are telling you is to strengthen it and allow yourself to fully express who you are, because it's the only way you're going to become confident. You can't be confident in who you are if you don't even like that person. And you don't like that person for whatever reason. You got to work on your insides. Because this person you portray outside is super confident, super outgoing, all those things, but that's not how you feel for real on the inside. It's a facade. It's a game. That's not really you. Because when you're alone, that's where the emotion card come in. When you're alone, you're a whole different person. And when you're alone, you really are who you are. You're hurt. You're going through shit. Despair comes to mind. All those things. And all that shit's gonna exist. But you're not allowing yourself. Think about it like this. Even when you by yourself and all the shit you go through by yourself exists, there's people that are going through those same things. And they need somebody that they can relate to. And I know it's hard, because like when you sad, you fucking sad. You don't want nobody to know. You want to cry, you want to cry. You don't want nobody to know. But somebody needs to see that. Somebody needs to see you. You're extremely confident, but only when you're trying to prove it to other people, not to yourself. Because when all else fails, when everybody else is gone, when you alone, that shit goes away. Hold on. I'm going to give you a bottom deck energy. And then you can tell me if I'm just talking shit. I'm just speaking. I'm just talking. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. Okay, so your bottom deck energy is choice. I've actually never read this card before. This has never come up for anybody. I've never seen this card before. So we gonna learn together. But I'm learning today. I don't want to see what's under it because that might mess up the reading. But I do want you to hold it while I look at the description. Alright, so it says a lone rider in a misty night tries to find her way. Oh, it's a girl too. Oh, that's it. Tries to find her way through the trees. As she arrives at a fork in a trail, she must make a choice. But the signs are difficult to read. Such in a way we often feel we arrive at key moments of decisions in our life, looking this way and that, outside of ourselves, to find the highest path, when all along our truest choice is waiting deep within. Sorry, I'm just reading. This card is an encouragement for you to realize how much power you have through the choices you make. Sometimes we choose certain things because of familiarity or subconscious patterning. Sometimes we feel like life is just happening to us, when in truth, our life is playing out exactly what we're choosing it to. It's true. Choose to make your situation better and more positive, and instantly that higher path will begin choosing you in return. Choose to let go of the patterns of behavior that hinder your well being, and you will make room for the higher choices to come through. Look at the outcomes of your current choices, the energy of your relationships, your job, your health, your daily routine, the way you spend your time. Which of your current choices support your highest vision for who you want to be in life and who you truly want to become? Which choices don't? Choose a goal that you would like to achieve. Start with a small one. Plan how you will meet this goal, and every day make a choice that'll get you to that goal. When we remember that we have a choice, life becomes exciting because we're fully in control of who we are. So, these cards have a lot to do with each other. I think this is just something you need to know. I don't think they have to do with that. I think this is just something you need to hear. You're fully in control of your life. Everything you're doing is on you. Think about God, and I don't mean to bring religion into it, but you believe in God, so I'm going to. Think about God gave us free will. So, yeah, God has a lot to do with our existence, but the way our life goes has a lot to do with the decisions we make. And I think this card came up because maybe you're doubting yourself a lot, and maybe you feel like you're not making all the right decisions, and you're not trust. Maybe it does have to do with all this, actually. You're not trust. You're not trust. It does come together. You not confident. You don't trust yourself enough. Everything that you want to do is all only going to happen because of the choices and the moves you decide to make. And based on the moves that you make, it either will happen or it won't. But as long as you're insecure and not confident with your thoughts and your processes and your feelings, it'll never be good. Because how can you expect something good to come from something negative? It can't. You can be this person in front of all these people all you want, but at the end of the day, when you go to sleep at night, that does not matter. You have to be that person alone. Until you're that person alone, I don't want to say you're not going to make it, but your successes won't come easily. That's better. You have a lot of potential. You need to trust yourself more. That's what I got from it. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I feel like this reading was spot on. I really don't have no. You were right. I don't feel like it's like insecure. I just feel like it's more so just I've been shy all my life, like, you know. So as far as like getting up, talking in front of people, like, bitch, I would cry to have to do a speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be a lot. So I think it's just more so like, even though I'm not physically like face to face, I still know people gonna see it, you know. So like, but I definitely, yeah, I definitely do feel like.
So sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like when I was saying what I was saying about like being one way in front of other people and then when you're alone, like did that have any merit behind it? Like, is that what it is?
I don't honestly, I don't really feel like that because I feel like I'm the same me. You know, like, I definitely feel like I'm the same. Like, no, like, I'm really like, bro, I feel like I be the same way. Like, I talk myself through everything. You know, like, no, like, every day I feel like I'm on the journey to get uncomfortable. So, like, I know it's a lot, but I do I force myself to do these things because I know it's going to help me in the end. I know it's things that I have to overcome in order to be where I want to be. So it's like at the same time, like, you know, like
Keep talking.
like, no,
for
because
real.
you throw me off.
Keep talking.
Because you moving.
I'm getting your energy.
But
Keep talking.
I know, and that's why it's just throwing me off. But I don't feel like I'm not being myself. I feel like I am trying to get uncomfortable because I have goals to reach, and I know that ain't nobody else gonna push me. So I'm literally pushing myself. I don't think it's me pretending to be someone that I'm not. I feel like it's me growing. Like I'm really trying to be the person that I wanna be. You know, like I wanna, that's, you know, who I am. Like I don't wanna just, like, you know, I don't feel like I'm not being me because I'm always me. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm always me. But I feel like maybe
but are
it
you
can.
confident in that person? Are you happy with who you are? It's not.
No, I'm not happy with who I am. That's
the question.
But because you're not supposed to be happy with who you are.
Think about it like this: it's not a question of wealth, of success. It's not a question of that. At the end of the day, if you never made another dollar in your life, you still have to be happy with who you are. That's the question.
Then no, I feel like it's a lot of shit I could change. I fucking procrastinate all the time. I fucking like I drag my feet. I don't.
You should
know,
write this down.
Like
these are the things you need to work on. Seriously.
Like I'm not like executing shit like I feel like I should execute it. I feel like certain shit, you know, you gotta do it. Boom, boom, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like I drag shit out. I prolong shit.
I'm listening.
Like, no, that was it, bitch. I'm done. Like I prolong shit.
So real quick while you was talking, I was listening, but I don't really know these cards, but I just wanted to try it. And there's no real anything to this. I just laid them out how I laid them out. But you got the Page of Wands, and first of all, both your cards are in reverse. This one is upside. I could turn it like that, but I don't want it like that. So anyway, you got Page of Wands. Excuse me, Page of Wands in reverse.
It's a Page of Swords.
Okay, correct me on camera.
That's what it say. Page of Swords.
You're right, because that was gonna be a whole different thing. Hold on, let me find it.
And then really, is that really what I got? Because hold on.
Oh,
look like I got Queen of Wands.
Oh no, you get both. Oh shit. Hold on, we gonna put them together. Them two gonna hit together. I swear to God, this gonna mean something. That meant something. And you found it. Because I didn't even see that. That meant something. Hold on. Okay, so you got Page of Swords.
I actually got this one too.
Page of Swords. Hold on, let me go to Swords. Cups. Wands. Pentacles. Damn. Priestess. Last book. That's the wands. Sorry. I can't find the swords. That's the cups. Oh, there we go. Okay. What did I say? Page of Swords. Okay. So you have it. Oh, both of them in reverse.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you. So it says more evil side of these qualities. I'll read the qualities in a minute. It says more evil side of these qualities. What is unforeseen and unprepared state. So the qualities with the Page of Swords are authority, like secret service, just like real, like strong, like just up there. Like imagine a cop and the power that comes with a cop. You know what I mean? Imagine that, but yours is reverse. So the evil side of that part. But hold on, I'm about to put them together. Queen of Wands.
So what is saying I'm evil?
No.
Got off, bitch.
Chill. I told you I don't really know these cards. I'm still learning. What does that say? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Throughout this suit, The wands are always in leaf, as it is a suit of life and animation, emotionally and otherwise. The queen's personality corresponds to that of the king, but is more magnetic. It's reversed. Hold on. Good, economical, belonging, serviceable. Okay, so these two came out for a reason. It's not that you. So you have all the positive. You're very assertive, but in a good way. That's what that is. So there's nothing evil about that. So they played a role, because if that was by itself, which it was at first. Okay, and then I pulled this one next.
So what is these saying? That I'm assertive?
You play your role well, because you are a strong person. That's better. You're a strong personality, but it's not in a demeaning way. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you could tell people what they need to hear without pissing them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a trait.
I don't know what this is. I have to look this up. I'm not gonna hold you up. I'm not about to pretend. I don't know what this is. I have to look this up.
How you look it up? Ain't it in the book?
Yeah, but there's, like, you see how this has a name on it? Or like this one. This doesn't have a name on it, but I know it's swords, and I can count how many swords it is and tell what number of swords it is. But I don't know what this is. I have to look that up.
This probably it.
I know whatever that means is gonna make everything make sense. I don't want to lie to you. I don't know what the fuck that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do we
7.
find out?
I'm gonna look through the book. Hold on. I'm gonna skip that. And maybe that there's a reason that's happening. Maybe I need to tell you what this is first before I tell you that, because I don't know. I'll figure it out. So this is 2, 3, 4. Okay, 7 of swords in reverse. Hold on. 7 of swords in reverse.
And that's crazy. 7 is my favorite number.
Oh, this gonna hit.
That's God's number.
I was thinking of 13.
7 on the
That-
Sabbath day.
That's an important card. I know it is. 7 of swords. There's the cups. That's the wands. That's still the wands. Cups. Okay, so we're at 7. Okay, so it says, oh, you got it reversed. I'm gonna read it anyway. It says, a man in the act of carrying away 5 swords rapidly. The 2 others of the card remain stuck in the ground, a crab close to hand. Good advice, counsel, instruction. So yeah, these go hand in hand. Basically, you're assertive with your advice, but the advice you give is good.
Period. I give good advice. Do you hear me? Okay.
Maybe because these cards, what these cards are, like, these cards give you like the bare minimum, and these go into detail of what it is. So if you were to tie all of this together, I don't think you listen to yourself. That's what I got from it. You can tell everybody else what they need to do, but you don't do what you need to do. That's what I'm getting.
For real though.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I feel.
Nope, that's right. Because it's like I know what I need to do, but I feel like I don't mind telling the next person what they need to do, because you might just do it and get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm here and I'm stagnant and I'm stuck, don't mean you got to be stagnant and stuck. You know what I'm saying? If I got something that's on my heart to tell you, I'm going to tell you. And maybe you'll listen and run with it.
Your own advice?
I do take my own advice, but it just takes me longer.
If you did, you wouldn't have this reading.
I do take my own advice. I'm taking it. It's just taking me longer. Like, I'm doing this stuff. It's just
like, Britney,
taking me
honestly,
longer.
it's an excuse. No, you don't. You don't.
Yes, I do. Just like with the YouTube, I did the video. Like, yes, I beat my deadline, everything. But the thing is, did I really beat my true deadline? No.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
But I beat the deadline of getting it up for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? But my deadline was to have it up yesterday.
But
But I had homework.
You sound like straight bullshit. As soon as your whole tone changed. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm listening though. I promise I'm listening.
Shit, it's fucking hard. You know it's hard out here for
You wanna play. Alright.
because it really is fucking hard. Like shit, I'm trying. Like people act like fucking everyday life don't fucking happen. It's hard. It's hard to do everything you supposed to do. But shit, I'm trying. And all I'm saying is I give people advice and I tell them stuff because maybe they'll just try to, You'll get
So
there.
what you saying is you tell everybody you need to say everything you need to tell yourself?
No. Because they don't, if it applied for their situation, because I will definitely use me as an example all the time. Sound like you literally, I've been there. Because I swear it seemed like it always be right after I come up out of something. The next person I talk to be going through what I just, you know what I'm saying? Like everything be hitting real familiar. It be seeming real similar. Mm-hmm. So then I just be like, I literally feel like, I just got out of this. So I'm going to just tell you what I could tell you. And maybe from there, you know what I'm saying? Then you never know the advice the next person might give you. Put that advice together. Then you popping on your way. That might have been what you needed to, jumpstart your way back up. I don't know. But I just tell what's on my heart. I literally do. I tell what's on my heart.
So I couldn't find that card, but I just wanted to clarify it. And this is the one that's going to clarify it to figure out what it meant. You got 4 cups. And look at it. You see how he has 3 cups full? Or excuse me, they're not full. Hold on, let me look at it. He got 3 cups in front of him, but he's only looking at this one that's being taken away from him. And you see how sad he is? Because he's not paying attention to what's in front of him. Basically, there's so many opportunities in front of him, but he's only looking at the one missed one. Don't miss your opportunity feeling bad about whatever failed or was bad or not right or whatever. Because he's only paying attention to what's being taken away from him, but there's 3 full cups in front of him and you're not even looking at him. And that ties into this. You give so much good advice, but maybe what you're doing is you're not giving yourself, which ties into all of this, because you don't trust yourself. You're not giving yourself the real opportunity to succeed because you're looking at so many failed things. And don't get me wrong, there's businesses in front of you and you got all these ideas, but you scared because you don't trust yourself. That's my reading. I'm done.
So I just gotta trust myself.
Told you you insecure, dog.
No, I feel like insecure is when you're like insecure with how you look or something.
No, but that's just your definition. That's not the actual meaning, bitch. That's not what that means. That's not how that works.
My definition.
Exactly. Once again, you looking at this one cup. It's 1 cup. Annoying.
I feel like this was definitely needed. It really was.
Do you really think so? Because I'm
really
trying.
do.
I don't know.
I'm just
going off my inner voice. I'm just talking. I feel like it comes to, like, when I start, it just
come natural.
It just come out my mouth. Yeah, I don't even be thinking about it. It just happens.
And I'm telling you that shit hit. Especially this
choice.
That hit on a whole nother level.
I'm surprised this one didn't. It should have. How many times? How many?
I feel like I be getting this level and then shit just be,
Actually, while you in front of me, I'm gonna let you read it on your own. So not my book bag. So you can see how you can fix it. Page 121.
Well, guys, that concludes our 30-minute reading session. I said reading session.
It was a reading.
It was a
What,
reading.
20 minutes?
No, it was
Damn.
30.
We've been sitting there for 40 minutes.
Yep. So you guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you would like to get a reading done by my friend, you can go ahead and send me an email. I'll also put her information down below as well. But if that bitch don't respond back, you
First
can
reading
send
is
me
free. All of the
an
other
email.
ones.
Yes, your first reading is free, but that is limited time only for people that come through my channel. So let her know that I sent you. That'd be great. And thank you all for tuning in. You guys be blessed. Bye.